Hi, I'm Roxy Shih, and you're watching Ouch Magazine.
Art and director.
Yes.
So what were the challenges of directing this?
Oh my gosh, there were so many. I would say we shot in Newfoundland, where you experience 4 seasons in a day, and literally the whole experience was so meta. It was like art imitates life, or life imitates art. They were going through all of these storms, all of this like cataclysmic weather, and we were experiencing that like making the movie. So we were getting thunderstorms, like crazy weather, extreme fog. We were getting shut down all the time because of weather, and on an indie budget, that is very hard. So we were shut down a couple of days from 60 to 80 mile per hour winds.
How would I describe vegan?
We shot the movie in like 15 days, technically, so it was a crazy feat. Yeah, but honestly, none of this would have happened without, my producer, my key crew, just everybody coming together. My actors for just like bringing their A game. It's such a privilege. Like during these extremely difficult production challenges, you really get to hone in on your leadership and refine what you think you know about yourself and how you persevere through challenges. So I am grateful for it, even though it was very difficult. Yeah.
I was going to ask, how do you stay so upbeat and cheery? How do you keep your spirits up?
I spend a lot of time alone. Yeah, I think you keep your vibration up by having enough time for yourself and being able to hear your own voice and being able to reflect on things. When you're surrounded by so much noise, it's impossible to think, So, I think shooting's always extreme, shooting at least 12 hours a day, and you're under really crazy circumstances. But I think that, being able to have some time to think about yourself and reflect on your day and how you could lead the next day is so important as a leader, I think people tend to forget that it really trickles from the top down, and if you take care of yourself, then you're able to take care of others too.
What do you expect people to take from this movie?
I hope that people become more compassionate and judge others less.
Offered challenges, unlike any as a producer that I've faced. It's Newfoundland. It was beautiful. It was rugged. They call it Fog Island. And the minute we were flying the cast, they got stuck because we couldn't land the plane in the fog, and that kind of set the tone for the movie. As a producer, when you're world building, which this film builds a world, I think the location is everything. I think it starts and ends with the location. So the ruggedness and the difficulties of the location. In the end, I knew that the actors and the crew would just embody that and breathe that in all of its difficulties, and then it would show up on screen. So when we were scouting all the lighthouses, and I was scouting with Roxy, our amazing director, and we found this one lighthouse, we just breathed in this kind of magical sea, air, lighthouse, old, ancient feeling. And I said, Roxy, this film lives here, doesn't it? And she's like, yeah, it does. And from that moment on, we just owned the difficulties and brought them as part of the process and embraced them for whatever they offered us. Wind would shut us down on a couple of days. We had to stop filming because it was so windy. Rain, sleet, snow, whatever. They say in Newfoundland, you get all 4 seasons every day, and it is so incredibly true. But it just made the film what it is. It all just shows up on the screen, and that's what we're proud of. We embraced it, we bought it, we shot it. The whole movie. So when we wrote Ishmael, the lighthouse keeper, Demián was on the top of our list. And I'm not going to say how we got the script to him because it's a little, whatever, it was very fortunate. But when he saw the title, which was originally something else, he very much responded to the material, read it, and he has his guy who runs his company, Jorge Siegler, who's amazing, creative. He read it. They both fell in love with it. We got in touch. He had some notes, and he said, I love this, but I have notes. And we're like, Demián, if you have notes, we're going to do them. We're going to make you, and we're going to hook you. He's just a brilliant creative, and he embodied this role like no one else. Like everything we wrote on page, everything he said, we're like, wait a minute, was that on? Like it was just that much better. And when everyone is doing the job and elevating what's on page, that's when you know you have something special, and that's why I believe we have something special.